Uh, Welcome students to another lecture of strategic financial management. So in continuation to our discussion on financial management strategies we have seen, in financial management we have seen, and in this lecture we'll be discussing about corporate valuation. So maybe you have heard about this term corporate valuation. So we'll see what is corporate valuation, meaning of corporate valuation, and what are the situations where we'll have to do a corporate valuation. So it is a process of determining present value of the company or an asset. So as you know, we are going to value our company or measure the value of our company. So maybe we need to see, we need to identify how much resources our company is having, or what is the net worth of the company, or how much assets the company is holding, and what is the current position. So as per the today's market price, or maybe according to the current situation, how much worth the company is having. So this have to be identified for various purposes. So it involves corporate valuation involves determining the present value of the company or an asset. So valuation can also be specifically for a part of the company. So in a specific a line of business we want to value. So this is also part of corporate valuation. So it involves the process. Many processes are there. We'll have to estimate the value based on the aspects. So many factors have to be considered. We'll be discussing about those in the coming lectures. The process of determining the economic value of a whole business or a company unit. As I said, maybe a company will have different product lines or maybe different units are there. So the entire valuation of this entire business or maybe a part of the business. So this is done for various reasons, as I told you. Maybe during mergers and acquisitions, or if you are interested to sell the company to a third party, or maybe if we are trying to get some funds from outside, other people will be interested to know what is the net worth or what's the value of your company. So in these different circumstances, we do the valuation. So it answers the question of how much a company is worth. Then we may be doing the valuation for some other reasons, like maybe some legal process is going on, like some some partners or maybe some investors want to withdraw the fund, or maybe they want to take their investment back. So at that time also the company will have to estimate the value. Based on that, they can go for the legal proceedings. And with the help of valuation, one would be able to determine the fair market value of the company. So through valuation, we'll be able to identify what's the fair market value, how much value the company is having according to the current market situation. So what is fair market value? It is defined as the price at which the property or asset would change hands between a willing buyer and a willing seller when the former is not under any compulsion to buy and the latter is not under any compulsion to sell. Both parties having reasonable knowledge of relevant facts. So two legitimate people are trying to transfer the ownership of the company. So one is trying to buy and one is trying to sell. Both parties are involved and they both are interested to know what is the net worth, fair market value, how much this company is worth, and based on that they will have to fix a price, or maybe for transferring the ownership they will have to estimate the price based on the market situation. So this is fair market value. Then as I told you, what's the reasons, so in which circumstances this valuation will become necessary. So there are many circumstances or many situations. So first one is litigation. So if there is a legal proceeding against the company, maybe any of the owners or investors are going for any legal proceedings that they want to exit from the company, or maybe they want to for some reason there can be many cases where the conflicts arise. So during the conflict they will have to face the conflict, or maybe in legal proceedings are there, they have to show the value of the company through a corporate valuation. So fair market value may be ascertained at that juncture. Then exit strategy planning. So as we told, maybe company is going to maybe some people or part of the investors are going to withdraw from the company their investment. So they want to value. Uh, they will be interested to know what's the fair market value or what is the corporate the value of that company, so they can take that their part of investment. Then buying a business. So this is a very common scenario, buying a sell business or selling a business. So if the managers of the company or owners of the company are interested to sell their business to a third party, so at these two times, two situations, it becomes necessary to value the net worth of the company. And strategic planning, maybe based on the uh, net worth of the company, they'll be able to make better plans. So this is also another situation. Then funding, so company is interested to rise further source of funding. So for funding, the banks or the institutions will ask for the valuation. So they will be interested to know what is the current status of the company, how much net worth this company is having, and maybe another situation is there when this part of the business have to be disposed, or maybe the company's interest to sell off a share in the business. So managers will have to go for a valuation. So they'll be able to ascertain what is the current net worth, and maybe based on that valuation, part of that business will be sold, or maybe they can dispose. So these are some scenarios where the company go for a corporate valuation. So I hope the uh, reasons and meaning of corporate valuation is clear. So we'll stop the discussion here and we'll continue in the next lecture.